Hi everybody, it's Irene with BrainStormAcres, and this afternoon you're joining me for a 4 o'clock shutdown in the greenhouse and just a little bit of update, probably a little seeding too. So come on along here. Noisy, noisy, noisy. This is the warm side of the greenhouse, such as it is. We still have lots of cabbage. That's Copenhagen over there. There's Swiss chard here. We have more lettuce in here. I need to pull the rest of the romaine. That's tall stuff there. Dink. That has bolted now. That one in particular is bolted. We have more cabbage over here. This is all tiara, and this is the box that the cabbage was harvested from the other day. As you can see, I have a couple of others that need to come out in the next couple of days too. This is mache. You can see we have a lot of little seeds in there. Looking good. We have a bunch of different lettuce starting to pop up now. We have oak leaf, we have black seeded Simpson, and we have one romaine coming up in here. So I'm happy with that. And it's time to cover these guys up for the night. Every 4 o'clock, I actually have it as an alarm on my phone. People who tell me that they can't remember to put away their chickens or their whatever, I say put an alarm on your phone. Here's the mache, here's the lettuce. These are all pak choi and Asian greens. I'm keeping them under there because I'm trying to give them that little extra bit of heat to get them going faster, because these are now the size of, almost the size of some of the ones that are over here, because these have been getting more heat. These are pak choi and a couple of cabbages. More cabbage, more cabbage, more cabbage. Onions and leeks. Kohlrabies. These dead things here are tomatoes, and that dead thing is, let's see, cantaloupe and tomatoes. We're just not going to worry about them. We decided there was a limit to what we could do. I had already planted kohlrabies, that's just little green guys around the edge here. This other section over here has all now been planted in spinach. And I also have spinach coming up in the back of these. I'm going to prune out these tomatoes, and then we'll be planting more spinach in there too. The ones that aren't like 1,000,000% dead, I may leave for a while, but I'm definitely going to not leave them for very long unless I see major perking. This is our radishes, and these are our beets. And I've been just throwing this tarp over them at night to help retain a little bit more heat, and they've done really well. There's a little bit of damage on some of the radish leaves from a night where we got incredibly cold the other night. I think we were down to like 20 in here, less than that, I guess, 18. And but they made it. So, and we're busy. Henry's busy eating these up. So I'm going to plant into this empty section here today, just to keep a steady stock coming. So I'll pop in some more here and some more here, and that'll be that. And we are done for the night. Now, let me clarify one thing here. I was thinking about this after I got it done. See my little radishes hiding under here? When I planted in the new radishes, what I did was I literally took my finger, poked holes that were 1/2 inch deep, wherever there was a gap. So like there's a gap there. So that's got room in there for 2 or 3. Gap here, probably 3 or 4. And then down this side, there's probably another 6 or 8, and there's 1 or 2 others stuck in there too. I didn't do anything elaborate. I just made a hole with my finger, and then I stuck the seeds in, and then I hit them with a little bit of water. Not doing anything fancy here, and I'm not spending a lot of time. I did chop off some of the worst of this tomato mess down here, simply because it's wilting onto my seedlings, and I was being annoyed by that. So I'll take off more later, but right now I'm just going to leave it be. I don't see any reason to have a cow about it. I wanted to give you this as an idea of how much time I'm spending every day. The only thing that is different some days is some days I do water. I'll probably need to water again maybe tomorrow. I'll double check. I check every day, but it's not a long process. I check to make sure nobody's wilted, nobody's extra thirsty. If they are, I give them a little bit of water. Those radishes I've been meaning to replant for a couple of days. Henry's really been enjoying them, and I want to make sure that I keep succession planting. And all that succession planting means is that I'm planting new seeds in time so we won't run out. My goal is to have a continuous source of radishes in here the entire wintertime because he really enjoys them. And we don't have to worry about any kind of contamination or anything weird at the grocery store if we're growing it in our own garden. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'm going to get back to work in the studio. I have other stuff to do this evening. Life on the homestead. Never a dull moment. So I hope you enjoyed this, and be sure to hit that like button, hit subscribe, and the notification bell so you know when we do more stuff, because we don't want to be doing lots of new stuff again. We've been working on our plans for the next year's garden, working a little bit on some of our strategies for the next year, and then there'll be, I'm sure, the occasional repair or other thing that comes up. It's just the way things are. So until then, bye.